Welcome to another episode of Sitting with Stephen Parker. I want to thank you guys for all of your continued support. You guys always support me, and I from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. If you would be so kind and share this video, push the share button. Somebody has to learn from this incredible video and this incredible interview. This family is so incredible. I love them so much. I reached out to Derrick and said, hey, I want to have your family. I reached out to his wife, Andrea, said, I got to have your family on my show. And they were so kind to invite me into their wonderful home. So we are here at home with the Halls. And I'm going to introduce them now. My special guests, the Hall family.
Hello.
Hey. We got Derrick. We have Alexandria. We have Aliya. We got Lady Andrea. And we got Dominic over on the end. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Well, first of all, Lady Andrea, you didn't cook.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Next time.
Next time, because you have some great vegan recipes.
Yes.
That we have to get after. But I just want to thank you guys so much for having me in your beautiful home. I don't take it lightly.
Thank you for coming
that you guys have me here. But one of the things that I loved about you guys is that every time I see you guys, your family unit is so strong. You know, and I know music is a big part of that, and I know the family bond is something that's really important. So that's what I wanted to come and talk to you guys, because I think you guys can, give some insight, in raising children and being a family unit. So first I want to ask, Lady Andrea, growing up for you, what was that like?
I was born in Los Angeles, Compton. Hey.
Compton, woo!
House.
Security.
But only till I was 8 years old. I grew up in Compton for 8 years, and then my parents got divorced.
Wow.
And my father stayed in Los Angeles. My mom's family's from the peninsula, from the Bay Area, so she moved us up here. So pretty much grew up in the peninsula area, Pacifica, but actually going back Sunnyvale, Santa Clara,
okay,
and then on up to Pacifica, Daly City, and then San Francisco. So I'm a city girl.
Wow.
Went to junior high and high school in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Wow. D, where you grew up?
Oakland.
Oaktown.
Deep East Oakland. Yeah, all my life.
All your life.
But just learned a lot being in the city. We lived on 98th and Bancroft.
Wow.
We were always, at the house with mom and dad, and I would just watch them interact with each other. My sister, April, my brother, Vernon.
Wow.
My mother, Addie Hall, she's now with the Lord, present with the Lord. My dad, Willie Hall, still here, still going strong.
Amen. Amen.
Soldier for the Lord. But really enjoyed the experience. I heard a lot of good music. We stayed on the corner. So heard some gospel, heard some R&B.
Right.
Across the street.
Right.
On the wall listening like, okay. But just, wonderful experiences, the good and the bad. Just taught me a lot on how I wanted to live for the Lord and how I wanted to raise my family.
Wow. So church was important growing up for you?
Most definitely.
Wow.
It was not a choice. We were going to church.
Wow.
And so at the age where I really understood what was going on, I wanted to give Jesus my life.
Amen.
So I did, and I really was intentional surrounding friends that were living for Christ as well, so we can just push each other.
Wow.
Some musician friends, so it wasn't just music, but we really were living a lifestyle of worship.
Wow.
So it was, it was well worth it, man.
Yes, sir. Was church important for you, Andrea?
Definitely. My father was a minister. Unfortunately, he walked away from the ministry. But I grew up in church. My mom kept me in church. My family, my grandfather on his side, my father's side, was also a minister. So we stayed in church, YPWW, Sunday school, going to church on Sunday morning and Sunday night. And you don't hardly have any Sunday night services anymore.
Right.
We grew up just in church. And my family, my grandfather was a minister as well on my mom's side. And he played music. And so we just always were around music and church.
music was like what kept us together when we were coming up. It was a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
So where did you meet Derrick?
I met Derrick at Center of Hope.
Hey,
Oakland.
Ernestine,
Yes,
Bishop Reed.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes. That was my mom went there. My aunt Barbara, my aunt Alice went there, and I met Derrick through the choir. He was a musician first, and then took over as minister of music at Center of Hope. But we met just Pastor Reams, I should say, is a prayer warrior.
Yeah,
Everybody
what you
knows
say?
Pastor Reams, Bishop Reams.
Bishop Reams, yes, ma'am.
She believed in prayer. She taught us prayer, and she had a 6 a.m. or still I think has a 6 a.m. prayer at Center of Hope.
Look at that.
So she'll get up early, and people will be in the chapel praying, and so Derrick used to play for that prayer.
Wow.
And I used to go to the prayer, and we just started going out just like after prayer, just hey, we're gonna want to go get some coffee, and that's kind of how it started.
Wow.
But honestly, it was just something platonic. We were just friends. My parents or my aunts took him under like a mother. Took him under their wing and kind of protected him and helped him in his role as a minister of music, and that's how it started. So. After a while, we kind of started, thinking maybe there might be something here, and he finally asked me out for a first date.
Wow.
And that's how we got started.
Wow. What do you think about dating in the church? Is it tough nowadays? Because she was over the singles ministry, right?
Right.
And so you guys started. What was it? Was it tough for you guys to?
Not really for us, because we both kind of wanted the same thing.
Wow.
We weren't into playing games or playing the field.
Oh, wow.
We were really serious about finding someone who loved God first.
Wow.
And really understood what a Christian marriage, really is about. And so we found that out about each other pretty fast.
Right.
Wow.
And so it didn't take us long to get together. But it's to keep it real, it can be tempting. You want to, really, once you find out you love that person, you want to be intimate. You want to do the things that married people do. But we prayed and we asked God to help us.
Wow.
Get through the dating period, confirm that we're to be together, and He did. And here we are.
I love that.
Stephen, can I say something?
Yes.
Because what impressed me, because there's a lot of guys in the church that approach women.
Yes.
But what impressed me about Derrick is that when he came to me, he told me exactly what he wanted.
Wow.
It was, he had a confidence about, I want to, I'm intentional. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time.
Wow.
And I want to pursue something permanent. So he came to me and just said that, and I could appreciate that.
Wow.
And so he wasn't playing games.
I love that.
I knew what I wanted. What's your name, girl? You looking good.
So how did he propose? Tell me about that.
Well, I didn't know. I had no idea he was proposing. We went down to Los Angeles to visit some friends. My sorority sister and her husband, and we were there just for a visit. I think it was her baby shower or something like that. Mm-hmm. And we actually had a conversation about some topic, and and it kind of just got emotional, like and he ended up during that process getting down on one knee and proposing.
Come on.
It was so. I appreciate that, because it wasn't like this well thought out type of proposal. It was very spontaneous.
Wow.
Because I think you were going to do that later on that night.
Yeah. We
At
went to dinner later that night. But the time was right.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Really,
so it was like a heartfelt moment,
Wanted to really be with each other. So
wow.
Hey.
Wow. So you guys got married. You were 29, and
I was 29.
Wow, he was a little bit younger.
Yeah. Yes, I'm 4 years older.
4 years older. Wow.
But you know what? When two people are equally yoked,
yes, ma'am.
Spiritually and emotionally and mentally and all that, age is not such a big factor.
Wow.
So
I love it.
And when you're Christians, it's fun to pray together. You really have a life teammate, soulmate, a teammate.
Yes, sir.
Someone you can encourage and they can encourage you. And that's really important when you're talking about Christian marriages.
Wow.
Or just people hooking up in church.
Yes, sir.
It can't just be, they fine, or they got the Coke bottle shape.
Right.
You got to live with that person.
Right. That's going to wear off after a while, huh?
Hey,
yeah.
Yes.
And so you just want someone that's going to support you and you support them, and together we can serve God. Together we can tell others about Christ. We can be role models for younger couples.
Wow.
Share our good and bad experiences with them so they can learn as well.
Wow.
So we're just vessels.
Amen. Amen. And you guys have some beautiful children, Dom, Aliya, Alexandria. What about raising children was one of the most challenging things for you guys?
I think for me, it was treating each child differently. I was a very independent, I wouldn't say strong-willed child, but I was raised by a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
So she was a very strong woman, and I took on those characteristics. I want to do everything for myself.
Right.
I want to be, this strong woman just like my mom. And I expected the same things out of my kids.
Wow.
But where they may have differed in their personality, I have to give them some grace.
Wow.
I can't expect them to react and deal with things and situations the same way I did.
Right. Wow.
So it's really studying your children, learning their personalities, and adapting, your parenting style, so their management style, but parenting style to, a way that fits and that is effective for each child.
Wow.
So that's something that, has evolved for me over time. I didn't start out, knowing that, but I've had to adapt to the best way that each child reacts to me, and I can interact with that child and more effectively.
Wow. What about you, Dave?
I mean, I would agree. I love all three of my children the same, honestly. I'm really in the family, love my wife.
I could tell, man.
And mainly the adjustment was for me, just being the father and the husband that they need to see. When you give your life to Christ, and it's not just you, it's your family.
Yes, sir.
You really want to be that role model. You want to really understand that you have to get out of self, and allow the Lord to work through you so they can see a loving father.
Yes, sir.
Forgiving father, a loving husband, forgiving husband. You know what I mean? Just someone that's just allowing God to take over. And because I want that to rub off on them. I want my son to be, a great husband and father. My daughters to be, a great wife.
Absolutely.
And just allowing them to be who they are, and loving them for who they are. We're not a family where we have to make you be what we've done or who we are. We want you to come into your own.
I love it.
Support that.
I love it.
Because that's how God works. We're all
That's
different, and it's just exciting to see what He's doing through us. So
yes, sir.
I'm constantly checking myself, just staying on my knees, praying, getting in the Word, and just making sure I'm doing my piece that God wants me to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's big for me.
It's your man, Steve Parker. I am at home with the Hall family.
What's up?
Dom, what's up, man? What you got going on, brother? What's going on with you?
I just do school right now, college.
Yeah.
And
I hear you're an artist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I paint and draw.
I know.
I had a little art show on my birthday last year.
Really?
Yeah, that's like the first big thing I've done for art, really.
Wow.
Awesome.
What kind of art you doing?
Mostly like figures, faces.
Drawing, painting?
Yeah, both.
I love it. I bet. Now, Aliya, this is the next generation. Music has been so important, in you guys' life, and now the next generation. Aliya, of course, is a recording artist, gospel recording artist, doing some incredible things. Talk to us. What's going on with you?
You know, I definitely will say that I'm blessed to. Music is powerful, and I'm blessed to be in a family that music is a huge part of us. It's always been, not just my parents, my grandparents on both sides. And music means just so much. So to be able to learn from and soak in music from geniuses,
right,
or just people who allow God to use them musically. It's a blessing, and I don't take it lightly. It's awesome, and I'm just excited just to be able to inspire other people with music. That's the main thing. That's part of my heart. They do it all the time. You know, my dad just inspires and encourages and motivates other people to just light that spark in them. And that's what I want to do with music, with whatever it is, with my words, with whatever it is. So, but music is a lot. It means a lot to me. So I'm excited. I don't know what God has planned, but I'm just ready to, see what it is. So.
Yes, ma'am. And I see by, when you sing, I see that it's more of a ministry.
Yeah.
It's a ministering more less than a performance, And of course you have to have certain aspects. You have to have stage presence. But I feel it coming from you, and it's probably because of the way you were raised in church from your parents, huh?
I agree. It definitely, they've been examples. Even my dad let me sing in the group. Derrick Hall told me at 13.
Yo!
Yeah.
D. Hall and Company. Look it up.
Right? But even before that, wherever they went, I went. So just seeing them from the audience do what they do, minister how they minister, and not be there for show or anything, but just to really reach people. It just set an example for me to want to do the same. So that's where that comes from in my heart.
When did you know you wanted to sing? What I mean,
I actually, growing up, wanted to be a dancer. I didn't want to sing.
Wow.
I thought I was
dance parents.
Yeah.
Dance mom.
Dance class.
Yeah.
All that.
That was my dream, but I think around 15, 16, I started to write. I just wrote, not because I wanted to do anything, but then 16, I was like, I just want to try that. I want to share my songs. Let's share my songs with the world. I just want to, see what happens. And then I just fell in love with it. I just fell in love. And dancing and the aspects of dancing has definitely played a part in just when I sing and stuff like that. Just because I'm very animated.
Yeah.
But I love that because it's like dancing, singing, all of it is just a part of who I am. So when I get to minister, that's why being you is so important. It's like this is a small aspect of it, but when I get to minister, I get to use everything that I've done in my life or I've experienced in my life just to be able to reach people, whether if it is animated or not. So,
right, absolutely.
Yeah,
we were talking earlier just about just being unique, and doing some of the things that you feel from your heart. And the song "Be You." You do a lot of writing about just encouraging young people to be themselves and not, bow to the pressure of people wanting you to be something that you're not. And that comes from your experience, huh?
Definitely does. I feel like just a huge part of my heart is I just feel like the devil and the world and everybody else wants to strip us of the identity that it's already given to us.
Yes.
And our generation, my generation is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, but it for more reasons than one. There's a lot of things that contribute to that, but one is we don't know who we are.
Wow.
We don't know who we are. People can tell us, "Oh yeah, you're a child of God" and all that stuff, but we don't know who we are. We don't know what that looks like. We just don't know. So my heart, through whatever I do, it doesn't have to be singing, but just through whatever I do, is to help people realize their value and really realize it, not just be, oh yeah, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, but what is that? What does that mean? How do I believe that? Because it's one thing to tell me that, but if I don't believe it, I can't walk in it.
I love it.
And if you can't walk in it, you can't walk in your purpose. So it's really important to me because I feel like the world and the devil is just trying to take our people and take us away. And but just like the devil has an army, we have an army.
That's right. Right.
That's my heart, is just to reach my sisters and my brothers and just remind them of who they are.
Amen. I love it. I love it. So, D, what if one of the kids came and said, you know, I don't want to go to church no more, Dad. You know, Mom, I don't want to go to church anymore. You know, how do you deal with that?
Well, it would just be a conversation. I mean, we wouldn't be able to talk like, what? You know, we just...
Inside we might be.
Right.
Because, as Aliya stated, it's a lot out there.
It is.
You know, even kids that go to college, they're waiting on you to just strip you of Christianity and all. You know, it's just all kind of religion out there that's not good.
Yeah.
So it would just be a conversation. I've learned to just want to hear from you, hear you talk.
Right.
What is brought? Why do you feel this way? What happened? You know, and then we would just talk through it.
Amen.
And then definitely pray, but you know,
conversation is most important.
Yeah, let them speak. Let them speak. See what's going on in their head.
Right.
You know.
And I think you said it best when, especially when you get to the teen and the college years. You know, Dom, you know, you guys experience so much and hear so many different things and Facebook and all those things, you know, give you different ideas that you may not have had growing up under the shelter, you know, of your parents. You experienced that a lot at college, Dom?
Yeah, not specifically college, but
just around your peers and
just going out and being around my age. I guess you experience a lot of different like ideas, or you know, just things. So, but I got to try not to get too like, you know, just indulge in everything without just knowing what it is.
Right. Yes. Well, look, I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna have Aliya sing. You guys stay tuned. This young lady is fenced to sing one of her songs, and we're going to enjoy that. But I just want to say to you, thanks for being an example, you know, of a family who, you know, is working through life. You know, it ain't all perfect.
No.
But working together, sticking together, praying together. And having conversations is probably one of the most important things family has to do today to stay together, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think, you know, you have to know that you can come home and be yourself.
Wow.
You know, we have to go to work, we have to go to school, and sometimes, you know, we do this code switching kind of thing. But when you come home, it should be a place where you can be transparent, you can be real, you can make mistakes and get some compassion and forgiveness and those types of things, because we do make a lot of mistakes. But God forgives us. God has compassion, and home should be a place where you can get that same thing from your family.
Absolutely.
What you got in the works musically, man? You know you're working on something.
New project.
Yeah.
New project. Been taking my time with it, working on it for years.
Wow.
But it's finally. It's almost there. So
man, you let me know.
Excited.
I want to play it till it won't play no more, man.
All right.
I'm excited about
Praise
it.
God.
Yes,
We just
man.
pray that Aliya's music, my music, would just inspire people, and really, we're on the battlefield for God. We really are. And music is one vehicle that really brings people to Christ.
I love it.
You know, a lot of people like music. They like the rhythm. They like the hooks. They like, you know. And we want to feel good through it. So we just want to give you all a solid message to let you know that Jesus loves you.
Amen.
You know, and this project is going to have a variety of styles. You know, something for their age.
Yeah.
And my age, I'm still young too.
You still?
So I'm really hopping around stage a little bit. But praise and worship, you know, and message songs, because I really believe that God uses we artists to display the message through music. You know, you have preachers who will preach through the pulpit. Our pulpit is the stage.
Yes, sir.
You know,
yes,
we
sir.
really want people to know that Jesus loves you. You know, so y'all be encouraged. We're in this together. We're family.
Amen.
If you see me and you need advice from me, pull me aside. I'm here for you.
Wow.
You know, I'll pray for you. Young musicians, if you want to learn to play.
That's right. He teaches.
And seniors.
Now.
I love seniors in there.
Really?
I know you can do this. Yeah. You know, man. So
I love it.
just
Very good.
Be a blessing.
Very good. Say something to the people before we go and hear Aliya sing Lady Andrea, and thank you so much. You're so gracious.
Well, thank you so much for having us, and I just want you to know that life is messy. Life is not perfect. We're not perfect, and but the good thing is to know that wherever you are, whatever you're going through, family, immediate family or outside extended family, if you don't know what to do, and like we do, because a lot of times we don't know what to do,
right.
We go to God and we
Amen.
say, God, this is beyond us, this is bigger than us, even when we were raising our kids. And you don't know everything as a parent, but you know, God and His grace and His mercy just helps us through the rough times, and there are a lot of them. There's good times and bad times, but whatever, the constant is that we have hope in a God that's bigger than us. When we don't know what to do, He does know what to do, and if we go to Him, He will infuse us with knowledge and infuse us with insight and discernment, because we need all that, and He's done that for us, and I know He'll do that for you as well.
Incredible. Very well said.
Can I add this too?
Absolutely.
Especially we men, it's important for us to stay humble.
Yeah, man.
Humility is big.
Come on.
It's big, you know. In order for us to be a light, we need to be soft and be lovable and be human.
Yeah.
Like what Andrea says, we don't know it all.
That's right.
So we don't have to pretend like we do.
Right.
Our family would appreciate us, and the world would appreciate us. Friends, you know.
Wow.
If we're just transparent, and if we say, "Hey, I don't know.
Wow.
Let's pray about it."
Isn't that something?
Or let me get some help.
Wow.
You know.
But we've always had that pressure to act like we knew everything and we had all the answers. Man, that's well said, bro.
Yeah.
But even as a parent, you can say, I blew it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I blew it. And, you know, I should have handled that better. Or what have you. And then your kids can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because they know you're human, too.
Yeah. Alexandria? Hey! She over there under daddy. Well, again, you guys, thank you so much. We're going to go and walk in here and hear this songbird sing, and we're going to tell you all about her new album, Butterfly.
Yeah.
That is on iTunes. It's on CD Baby. It's Amazon. It's everywhere. Please download it. Let's show this young lady how much we support her and how much we are going to encourage her by going and downloading this wonderful, wonderful album called Butterfly MBU. Let's go on in here and let's do some singing.
She wants to sing.
She want to sing too? Sing, Teddy. Teddy, sing, Teddy. That's Teddy. Leon Johnson is on, and the twins are on, and okay, we're going. We gotta get some light on. Go ahead and hit to the piano. I'm at the Hall's house, y'all. We're bringing the lights. Wow, look at this. This is a baby grand, Doc.
Yeah, man. God is good. God is good.
Dom, you sing?
He does.
He does?
He has a wonderful voice. Yes.
Wow. Patty Farr says she loves the Halls.
Oh,
Love you,
thank you. We love you too.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so honored for you guys to hear this young lady. She's incredible, phenomenal. And we're going to let her do her thing. It is Aliya Hall.
What does she think? What do they think? And how do they see me?
to you, and all you have to do is be you, be you.
Incredible! High five! Be you! Wow, incredible, man. I'm blown away by your gift and your talent. Yeah, he's gonna take you places, young lady. Yeah, I love it. That's Be You. Butterfly. iTunes, CD Baby. Do me a favor, you guys. Go and download this young lady's song. We want to see her at the top of Billboard. We want to see her at the Stellar Awards and all those award shows, winning awards. And Derrick is coming back. He's going to have something coming out. We're going to be looking for that. Andrea, you coming out with an album?
I'm ready to play.
She ready to play. Tell us. You got the name of it?
Masquerade Ball.
Masquerade Ball. Wow, just talent all in the family. You guys, thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you so much. I appreciate you guys being on. Thanks for supporting and all the things you do. It's your man, Steve Parker. I've been at home with the Hall family. You guys stay tuned. I'll be back with you with some more stuff. Halls, I'll see y'all.